Welcome to the channel, everyone. Okay, so got the 70 Camaro pretty well sorted out. I got the interior to work on, but I'm going to tap Dad in. Hopefully he's going to be able to get most of that. I'm going to help him, but he's going to do the interior. So now the 70 Chevy truck is going under the knife. I'd show you the motor, but there's a 400 blueprint crate engine under this cover here, along with a brand new automatic transmission going in this thing. Just kind of started on it, taking the exhaust off. Everything's coming off real easy. This is from Montana, somewhere around there. So even the exhaust bolts are just coming off. The guy that had this before liked to double nut everything. I don't understand that, but it's coming off pretty easy. The exhaust, I can't use it. It's like maybe 2 1/4. With 500 horse, I'm going to need 2.5. So I can't really use this exhaust. So yeah, it's coming off. I've actually never had this in the air. You guys have never seen under here. But yeah, it's oily mess. 4-speed transmission, 205. Transfer case, oily. Big old monster drive shaft. 12-bolt rear end. Lift blocks in the rear there. Thinking about maybe getting new leaf springs for this. Maybe. I can find some funding for it. Because those leaf springs look pretty wore out. I'd like to do the lift without the blocks is what I'd like to do, but some really old, I don't know, Rancho shocks probably. They got red boots, or the boots were red anyway. But yeah, get this other exhaust off the other side here. And then we'll continue taking stuff off, I guess. Okay, so I got the exhaust tore out. Pretty easy. Like I said, rust-free state. Even the exhaust joints weren't really that bad. I got to go through, and there's a bunch of like old hangers, and I'll pull them out because I'm going to redo everything. I'm gonna put a whole new exhaust under this, so I got to clean those all up. And yeah, there's a bunch of, look at that, someone just cut those off, didn't unbolt them or nothing. So yeah, I got a little bit of cleanup under here. One of the exhaust, you can see had one of these little valve things on it. One of the exhaust manifolds. I don't know how that was working, but yeah, I'm not going to put that on there. These are the exhaust flanges. There was no exhaust leak in the system, but it actually sounded really good. It had a real nice old school sound. Them looked like some sort of cheap turbo muffler or something. They're not going to do, they won't work for 500 horse. So I got to do something a little more free flowing than that. But yeah, I guess Little update on the truck, guys. First pieces to come off. Anybody tore a vehicle apart, they come apart real quick usually. Pretty quick. Going together is the hard part, but yeah, I'll bring you guys along. I don't know if I'm going to do a tear down video. I think I'm just going to pull everything out. And then, yeah, we'll get to reassembling it. Okay, so you can see, got the transfer case and the transmission out. Figured I'd add this to the video. Hopefully I'm going to get the motor out possibly tonight. It's got a piece of steel across the leaf springs holding the motor up. I'll drop it down and pull it out. But yep, it's all bare. No drivetrain except for the motor. So this is coming out fairly easy. Just like always, taking stuff apart. Like I said before, seems like they come apart a lot easier than they go back together, but I just actually drained the fuel tank, so won't have to mess with that. I gotta unhook the fuel line. Oh, possibly I might put new fuel line, brake line in here while everything's out. But we'll see. We'll see how far I go with the restoration here. I really just want to stick the drivetrain in here, the new drivetrain, and drive it for the summer. I can take it apart in the winter time. We've got lots of winter time to work on the vehicles. I'd like to drive it during the good weather, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think I'm actually ready to drop this thing down. I got to get my transmission jack out of the way and get ready to pull the motor out. Got to unhook that. There's not a whole lot of wires, but we'll get that out. And yeah, like I said, I'll figure out what I'm going to paint, what I'm going to touch up, what I'm going to leave, and then go from there. Probably going to sell that 4-speed once I'm done converting it. That's the 4-speed with the granny low or granny first gear. Seemed to shift all right and everything, but I'm a little sloppy. Every 4-speed of these old square body trucks I've ever had, they're just a sloppy transmission. But I mean, this is one leaky drivetrain. I mean, there's grease and oil everywhere. I've unhooked a few things under here. I've put a chain on one of the heads so I can pull it out, and it appears that there are no bolts. Right there should have been a bolt. On the other side, there's no bolt. And driver's side, passenger side, someone forgot to put all the bolts, or they fell out. I don't know. But I think I got to take this main bolt right here where my fingers at. I got to take them out, and then the motor will be loose. It's sitting on the frame here, and this piece of steel is holding it here. So I don't think it's gonna fall out. I hope it don't fall out. But yeah, I'm gonna take these 2 bolts out. So all I got to do is lift the motor out once I get it down. Okay, so a few more parts laying around here. Almost got the engine unhooked. Got a few small wires and stuff. But yeah, should be about ready to come out. Pull the hood. I think the hood's got to come off. That thing looks pretty heavy, so that's gonna be fun. But hopefully by the end of the day here, the engine bay will be empty. Well, it's out, guys. There she is. I actually was gonna run this for a little bit while we were testing Dad's car out, but it doesn't sound very happy. Something was kind of knocking. I don't know if it was the clutch or if it was the motor, bottom end of the motor. But it was only a matter of time because this thing's wore out. Another interesting thing is there was no bolt holding the motor mounts to the engine. These 3 bolts. The motor mounts were bolted to the frame, but the motor was not bolted to the motor mount. So that was pretty interesting. I did have a vibration at 45 or so. That might have been part of it. I don't know. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna find when you tear apart this old stuff. But motor wasn't even bolted to the frame. It is a 39,710 block, which is the if it's a 4-bolt main, which it should be. It was in a truck. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know if this is original or not to the truck, but if it's a truck motor, it probably is a 4-bolt main. So it used to be a desirable block with the LS craze. Not so much, I don't think, but yeah, we'll see. I might try to sell it, get some money back out of it. I don't know. It was running. I'm 99% sure it can be redone because I didn't blow it up. Yeah, it's empty in there, so now the cleanup starts. Fun. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this little video here, tearing the truck apart. I'll see you.